Welcome guys, this is going to be game number 3 of this rather awesome series. We got Fnatic MSI's Fenix. He is the Terran player in the top left. Going to go up against HwangSin, the rest in the bottom right. Game number 3, we are tied at 1-1 in this North American Zotac Cup Finals. So big ups to these guys getting this far. It is going to be quite the experience.
And both players have won a game, so now it's down to a regular best of 3. It's like the quarterfinals all over again, but this is the grand finals between HwangSin and Fenix. Both have been fighting through the entire tournament. HwangSin showing that he still has skill with that 4-gate ability. I mean, he's been mastering that probably for the, I don't know, ever since StarCraft came out. And he's showing his skill, and yeah, I'm really curious to see how this game's going to work out. As we can see, this is the maximum spawn distance for both players, so definitely going to be very cool.
Hopefully we'll see a macro game incoming. Both these guys do have the capability to fast expand, especially on this map. But do note that it's GSL Talgem Alter, the new one, so you do only have 5 mineral patches and a single Vespian Geyser at your third base, though it is rockless. It is not like Talgem Alter LE, the Blizzard version, that has those rocks there, the extra minerals. This will allow fast thirds, but Fenix might favor this as his third base, and HwangSin might favor this as his third base, just because of the greater resources that they might get. It's all about balancing what they decide to favor at that point in time.
That is very, very true. And right now we do see that standard build for HwangSin right now, getting that assimilator right after he gets that gateway so he can get the gas that he needs. And this is what allows him to get that 4-gate. He just goes for that assimilator, gives him enough gas that he needs to play against his opponent, and then he and then probably going to get that Cybernetics core and get that extra gas as well, as we see both players playing very standard right now.
Yeah, HwangSin has shown to have impeccable force fielding skill. Like, holy god, inhuman force field. That's going to be really, really crazy and important to just note the fact that his micro is that godly.
Always gotta love that godly macro up in the 800s. No, I'm just kidding. But we do have HwangSin's probe moving towards Fenix's base. I want to call him Fnatic, but that's just the team that he's part of. And look at that micro. Marine is like, get out of my base, as a probe charges back home. And trying to do a deep round, but not going to be able to find it. And looks like he gets sniped off in the end there.
Yeah, that was foolish. Alright, so now looking around here, I'm kind of there's no add-on or anything. Fenix is just stopping production from that barracks while he goes up and gets his expansion up. And
yeah, you just lagged a tiny bit there, but that's fine.
Yep.
As long as you don't keep lagging, we'll be perfectly okay.
Yep, just a spike, nothing to worry about.
As we do see the expansions up, so does the SCV see it? Yes, it does. So it does see that there is an expansion going out for HwangSin, so he's going to get his expansion of his own in his own base. While he has a Marine just standing guard because it's so total baller and just wants to be there. As we see the factory going down and a 2-racks factory, so this is going to be pretty cool. 2-racks factory with an expansion going up right now.
Yeah, this is going to be definitely good from these guys. Fenix to go ahead and stave off his incoming supply block by getting his supply depot in a very good position, able to block off these mineral patch holes if he so desires. Always just lift them up or lower them down depending on what's necessary. But he is working on getting out his factory, so you could be seeing some kind of tech out of him. Hellions would not be unwise.
Yeah, I definitely see like the benefit in that as well. I mean, it could really, really help him out here with the bunker as well, going up for Fenix. So he can actually defend this relatively well if HyperCrew actually... Sorry, what am I talking about? HwangSin goes for...
Where did that come from?
I've been saying HyperCrew way too many times today, apparently. But if HwangSin were to go for an attack... Excuse me there for the weird comment. I don't know why I said that. But... I'll let you take it off from here for a moment.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and pardon that, but I will say shout out to HyperCrew for being awesome people. We do enjoy them. Alright, so now looking around over here, we do see that Fenix does have a bunker up here ready to defend. We've got these mules going down, so definitely is going to be helpful for this.
Yes, it will, as the SCV will be scouting forward, and the Stalker does notice it, so if the Stalker would just move out. No, HwangSin wants to keep to that Zelnog tower. and see exactly what's going on. This little SCV is going to be doing like a little dip around to see what's going on. Oh, but the counter sniper, the Stalker is going to be going up here and sniping off that SCV. So there you go. That SCV is probably not going to see too much. And it doesn't see anything at all. Just that one Stalker, so that's a huge benefit for HwangSin. Now that Fenix does not know exactly what unit count or unit he's producing on his main base.
Yeah, now both these guys have done a great job of just stopping scouting. I mean, it's so obvious that Fenix is aware of how HwangSin plays because of the fact that HwangSin has seen nothing. Literally nothing. You see that HwangSin tried to immediately get his probe into the main base of Fenix. That first one that got microwaved away, it got killed instantaneously. Fenix has been so good about doing that. I'm kind of surprised that HwangSin hasn't tried to sneak a probe around his backside to get it over here. Right now, all he can assume is nothing. Because he literally can't assume anything. Like, that's a stupid sentence and the terrible way to put it, but it is the truth that HwangSin is completely in the dark. He needs observers, he needs hallucination, he needs something to try and get his scout in.
I know, yeah. If you got that hallucination, which is a very helpful ability to have on your sentries, considering you have so many, you could actually hallucinate a Fenix, get straight into his base, and wouldn't have to worry about those Marines trying to snipe it off, because you could just sneak it around all those units. He needs to know what kind of unit composition he is up against. And right now there's a starport going down. I mean, HwangSin has no idea what is going to be coming on from. But here we go. These units are going to be spotted by the Zelnaga Tower. No, that wasn't even controlled by HwangSin there, so that's not looking good for him.
You know, so HwangSin's actually going for a third base right now, which is really interesting. And Fenix is about to lose this Marine that he tried to get the watchtower with, but HwangSin's going to get a little bit of scout information and see this Marine tank push happening. Hopefully HwangSin will pull away the Stalker. Yep, there it is. He will be able to escape. Looking at Fenix, he does have siege mode, so it's going to be quite powerful. He's got a medevac for vision. He can easily park his siege tanks down here and then just work on hitting this mineral line in a very deadly fashion.
Oh, even a bunker going down for Fenix so he can block this off. I mean, so he can defend his tanks in case there's any pushes here. And there's even a drop going down in the expansion of Fenix. And Fenix is trying to take his third, so he might be transferring his probes over. But right now, he's moving his units into the back, and this could be very, very dangerous. As we do see, the siege tanks are now unsieging to be possibly transported into the back of HwangSin's base, or maybe even just a forward push his front.
Yeah, and now HwangSin's getting out charge. It'd be great for breaking this. If he can bring in charge lots from the backside, that's going to help him a ton. He's also working on getting out Templars. If he can get out Archons, that'll be perfect for taking the damage from those siege tanks. They do not do as much damage to non-armored units, but right now there's going to be a lot of damage done with these few Marines down here. Looks like one or two might actually get saved. I think one fell. And that was all, but it's still pretty good stuff from HwangSin trying to fence. But this is such a nuisance to deal with. Fenix has always Marines on the lookout. Looks like HwangSin can go ahead and work trying to bust this. Yes, there is guarding shield, but it's getting waylaid by that single tank that comes in. Zealots are now on that bunker. It's going to go down. It looks like HwangSin should be able to clear this up.
Yeah, HwangSin trying to do this because he does not want those tanks continuing to harass his mineral line. He moved out all his mineral line back to his main base, I believe. He probably should have moved it over to his third expansion, but I don't think he wanted Fenix to understand that HwangSin this entire time was trying to put up his third base, his third base. So HwangSin is doing a decent job, but he's just right now. Fenix was being very, very annoying with that. So then HwangSin was like, okay, I can take these units out. He did that, and now he's just going to pull back and try and expand the way he needed to in the beginning.
Yep, and now Fenix has a medevac sitting here in the bottom right of the base, ready to do some damage. We see HwangSin hasn't been able to really utilize his third base, only 4 probes mining. You can see that he's mined less than 100 minerals really from this base at all. He's working on getting this geyser, but he's just focusing more on everything else. Fenix is trying to get to defensive posture, forced to build bunkers, trying to deal with this. He's also working on getting out his infantry upgrades. +1 attack is happening right now.
And there's another drop in the back of HwangSin's base. This is very bad for HwangSin because he keeps losing his units, and he even lost that Twilight Council. Is now unpowered, and he's even not able to warp in out of that one gateway that could be used right away. Which is definitely going to hurt him a lot in this kind of place. And another drop going down at his third expo. as he has most of his units over at a forward zone non-propeller where Phoenix's base is. So this attack's going to be going on right here, and he's even pulling back all of his units.
Yep, and great job of targeting down the medevac with the Stalkers while he uses his Zealous to deal damage, and great feedback to take that out. Very nice use of that Templar. No Storm yet, but hey, you've got feedback, making use of it. And now Phoenix is trying to go into a scrappy style of play. He doesn't have the standing army that is really required right now, so he's going to do drops. He's going to drop here and drop there, and if they can be stopped by HwangSin should be able to take this, but he's going to have to deal with the ever-growing economy of Fenix and his 3 orbital commands.
And now we have the medevac also moving out. Like you said, there's going to be another drop coming down for Fenix, and this one Marine, I guess, was trying to get into that medevac. It's like, hey, wait up for me, but no, it's just going to skim towards a different part of the base. And I don't know if HwangSin is going to go for attack. Yes, he is. He's actually going to go for attack finally, but there is nothing defending the back of his base. He doesn't even have cannons to defend against another rear main base attack. This could be very dangerous for him right now.
Yep, and you got 2 medevacs loading up on the top side as well. This is going to be very unfortunate. HwangSin's got a large army moving out. This might be enough to just get the kill, though. This might force a base trade that could definitely favor HwangSin. And there
yes, it could.
And there it is. I mean, Charles left to be here can clean up 1 drop quite easily. This other drop on the top is going to be a tiny frontal attack to this 3rd base. Could actually do a couple damage. Without pounds or whatever, but we're going to see HwangSin's gearing up to hit the 3rd of Fenix. He'll be able to hit 2 command centers, not just 1. But here we have these Archons, which I start splashing, but those are out. EM is doing a lot, but there's just a lot here from HwangSin. He's continuing to deal damage. Took out the Nexus, and HwangSin still continuing to press in front, but his army is kind of separated from each other. He's got to consolidate his forces, hit where he can, and hit effectively. But there are siege tanks back here that are doing a really bit of damage, trying to splash to benefit him, but this is going to be tough. He's taking a lot of losses.
A lot of the times you would call this a good old-fashioned base race, and if HwangSin cannot defeat the forces inside of Phoenix's base, Fenix will have the win here, considering Fenix has sniped off a lot of the probes here, and as you can see, inside of HwangSin's base, he's actually using all his probes to counter this. And I don't know if he's able to defeat the units inside of Phoenix's base, but he is able to use these ranged units to his effectiveness right now, and he's going to try and take down these SCVs. No, he's not. He's actually going to be retreating, and this is very, very crucial right now. He needs his forces in a bunch. He needs to use them to defend right now before Fenix takes this game, and luckily HwangSin was actually able to defend that small push. It did so much damage, though, to his main base.
Yeah, right now the weakness is going to be the economy. The fact that Fenix has 3 orbital commands, all of the capability of muling, while really HwangSin would be focusing on chrono boosting probes right now to try and recover his economy, but he's just going to go for a massive push. He has a huge army. This could actually be enough to take it right here and now. You can see all these Archons take down a lot of damage, a ton of splash. He's going to continue pushing this finally with a guarding shield. The Archons are tanking so much damage. But look at the upgrades from HwangSin. He's got 3-2. This is a ridiculous amount of power that he has. And he's utilizing it to the maximum effect that he can. And we see Phoenix is down to 28 food, 30 food. The HwangSin's 85. Look at the units streaming in. Zealots and Stalkers and Templar. Oh my, he's continuing to crush him. And I don't know how Phoenix is going to be able to handle this.
It looks like HwangSin's going to take this game 2-1 right now. And as you can see, he's moving up into his base. He's going to snipe off the rest of the units that are alive. There may be other expansions, yes, but there's not enough units. As you can see, 77 to 26 in HwangSin's favor. This is a huge, huge push from HwangSin. He really wants to kill off Phoenix's forces, and there is the GG.